too many shots are tilted. It's as if they had one tripod which had one leg shorter. So, for most of the movie, you're like, okay, what's happening, brother? But it's it's not a huge issue, but there is a huge issue. Hello and welcome to Nollywood Fellow. I talk about Nollywood films here. And today I'm going to be talking about Miss PJ, which is out on Prime Video. It's supposed to be a global release, but for some reason I can't find it here in India. But then, if the internet does not bring you what you want, you go find what you want on the internet. And yeah, this movie has been written, produced, and directed by James Abinibi. A National Youth Service Corper moves to this new town to teach. She notices some strange things happening, including some young girls dying with their privates bleeding. What she does about it, what's been happening, who's behind it, and why, does it stop? All these things make the movie. The film makes for an interesting commentary and observations about a remote village through the eyes of the protagonist, who is an urban Lagos woman who's gone to this small village. The movie manages to touch upon the struggles of the rural village in a broader sense, where the police and the hospitals are like an hour away by road, to even personal stigmas and struggles. It touches upon many interesting aspects like superstitions, black magic, bullying, body image, all of those things. And it goes on to show about how one person's resolve can help change things in a smaller place. So we see Miss PJ is on a mission to get back as many students to school as possible, and she gets them interested in school. She convinces students to come back. She introduces extracurricular activities. She goes out of her way beyond what she's been called for to help improve lives around her. And the storytelling here is heavily supported by the visual language. The production design is really good. It draws us into the village. I particularly liked this shot of kids running with the tires, where they push the tires with the sticks and run. It's something you get to see in villages here as well. So, and many other small things. So they paid a lot of attention to all of those smaller things. The cinematography was really good. It was supported very well by the lighting and the music. Yeah, there's a good range of camera angles and movements. At some points, it does seem to be an overkill, but it isn't much of a problem. But for some reason, too many shots are tilted. It's as if they had one tripod which had one leg shorter. So, for most of the movie, you're like, okay, what's happening, brother? But it's it's not a huge issue, but there is a huge issue. And that issue is that this film is supposed to be a thriller, and that is where the movie goes wrong, and it goes terribly wrong over there. There is a suspense that is building up, and there is a very interesting red herring. But once you reach the suspense, you understand that the red herring actually negates everything that the reveal has to offer. And once you reach the suspense, there is so much in retrospect that stops making sense. So yeah, that was a huge bummer. Moving on to performances again were really good over here. Bimbo Ademoye does not go wrong, and she hasn't over here. Her attention to detail is amazing. Now, as this urban girl who's come from Lagos, where she speaks in broken Yoruba, that is incredibly convincing. And that too, when we've seen her speak fluent Yoruba in so many other films. I guess when an actor does something badly that they're actually good at, that's a pretty good indicator of their acting or their craft. Because that's why many actors fall flat when they have to say stammer or stutter. But Bimbo shines through and through. Sola Sobowale has given a good performance. Here she's a principal, so she's more measured and restricted than her usual screaming self, and she does bring that, slight what's the word I'm looking for? Sophistication to the role as well. So that's a good job over there. And there are many other good performances. There is Ibrahim Chatta, and there are a couple of young girls who performed well. Careemah Umar among them deserves a special mention. She plays the role of BC, who is this girl with self-doubt and body issues, and that lack of confidence and all the pain and trauma that this girl is going through has been very well brought to screen. All in all, the movie does a lot and succeeds in a lot of things, but fails what it sets out to do. So Miss PJ does a great job with extracurriculars. She does a great job in bringing everyone to her world, but she fails in the curriculum. Yeah, that's it for this time. If you've seen the movie, do let me know your thoughts on it. Do let me know your thoughts on my thoughts on the movie. And yeah, till next time, this is me, Nolly Goodfellow, signing off. Do like the video, it helps. Do leave a comment or two, that helps even more. And do share and subscribe. Till next time, bye.